Hey, it's Scoop. Getting ready for the President's Cup by going out and walking my hounds this morning. Getting loosened up, all those great things there. It's the President's Cup. Our video is chock full of stuff today. We have interviews with President Trump, Vice President Harris, and President Biden. We have a phenomenal question for the MGA members today. We have sumptuous food. We have big money on the line. We have 2 courses taken over. Let's go to the President's Cup.
We are now honored to have on the MGA video the 47th President-elect of the United States, President Donald J. Trump. President Trump, thank you for joining us today.
It's a pleasure to be with you, Scoop. I've heard a lot of things about you and the Barton Creek Country Club. I hear you are trending on YouTube with thousands of followers.
Thousands? Yeah, we'll go with it. Mr. President, we're here to talk about golf today. And would you tell us about your fantastic golf courses?
They are fabulous. Tremendous. We spent a lot of money of the courses. I'll even offer the men and women of Barton Creek Country Club a discount. Mention that Scoop sent you.
I understand you're quite a golfer, Mr. President. What is your handicap?
I have no handicap. I don't need one unless I play with the great California transplant to Texas Bryson DeChambeau. I gave him a tip to make that hole in one over his house.
Mr. President, I understand that you have won quite a few club championships. Tell us about that.
More than I can count, all in a landslide, no rigged scoreboards or cheating. They were all wonderful. Just wonderful.
Mr. President, what would you shoot in a scramble?
A scramble? Oh, it would be beautiful. Likely 20 under, at least 1 hole in 1.
Mr. President, sandbagging is a chronic problem in the golf community, and we think action at the federal level is needed to combat this epidemic. What is it that your administration will do to combat sandbagging?
Sandbagging? Really? That's not a problem at any of my clubs. You must have a bunch of Democrats at your club. We are tough on sandbagging at Donald J. Trump golf courses. Believe me.
Mr. President, what advice do you have for our new MGA president, Mark Winter?
Mark Winter, the great Mark Winter. He's a great guy. He will be wonderful for the Barton Creek Country Club. Don't screw it up, Mark.
Mr. President, we thank you for your time.
Thank you, Scoop. Pleasure to be with you. Make the MGA great again.
John Stileski.
How are you?
I'm good.
Man, I'm looking to go low, probably 6-7 birdies today. What do you think?
6-7 birdies?
Absolutely. Net birdies. We're gonna
Heading out to the President's Cup. Question for the MGA members today. Who's your favorite president? Let's go find out.
Ryan Moreau.
Oh,
Who's your favorite president?
My wife.
Your wife.
My wife's my favorite president.
Oh, she president of you, your household. Some, you know.
Keep going.
Yeah.
people, a major corporation, you know, a country? Is she president of Louisiana? Isn't that a foreign country?
No, we sold it in the purchase.
Theo, who's your favorite president?
Donald Trump. Donald J. Trump.
We're 3 for 3 on Donald
I'm the only Asian that will ever admit it.
All right, here we are. Ted, who's your favorite president?
Well, you don't even have to ask that. You know who my favorite president is. Trump's first term and Trump's second term. Trump.
Art, who's your favorite president?
Kennedy.
Kennedy.
Yeah.
Tell us why. Do you have hot chicks with him around him?
Oh, well, that could be possible, but I think he was our great last president.
Great last president.
That's what I believe.
Thank you much. Buddy Tony Farah. Tony, who's your favorite president?
Trump.
Trump.
Guaranteed.
Guaranteed.
Bar
Okay.
none.
All right, tell us why you like Trump.
Love his policies.
Love his policies.
Love his arrogance.
Love his hair.
Doesn't take crap from anybody ever. Calls the news fake. Love it.
Yeah. All right, great. Who's your favorite president?
My favorite? Oh, no, I'm not answering that.
Oh, Scotty Shaver, tell me, who's your favorite president?
Donald J. Trump.
There we go.
You have a question?
We have a question for the MGA today. Who's your favorite president?
Oh my gosh. I think it's you.
John, who's your favorite president?
Oh man, it's gotta be Trump now. Bill Clinton number 2.
Bill Clinton number 2. What? Wait a minute. Bill's a Democrat
they're
and
both-
Trump's a Republican. What the hell?
They're both good with the ladies.
Scott, who's your favorite president?
Oh, Anthony Eisenhower for sure.
Anthony Eisenhower. There he was.
He's the guy. He's the guy.
He's the guy.
He'll be sorely missed when he goes off next year.
By some.
Some.
People are going to hit balls just right before tee off. Jeff, who's your favorite president?
Favorite what?
President.
President? Oh, man, you're gonna put me on the spot here.
Yeah.
In my lifetime, I go Barack Obama, but you know.
Barack Obama.
Yeah.
Tell
Steve Smith and I walking back to get in our carts. Steve, who's your favorite president?
Oh, my favorite president, Abe Lincoln.
Abe Lincoln. Tell us why.
Well, you know, he lived in a log cabin. He freed the slaves. What can I say? You know?
There you go.
All right, number 16.
Number 16.
Oh, look at that. Plus,
Michael and Carrie, who's your favorite president?
Ronald Reagan,
Ronald Reagan.
Yeah.
Why is that?
because he was a gentleman.
There you go. Trust and verify. Carrie, how about you?
I'd probably say the same thing. I'm a little young now to remember him.
I'd ask a Scotsman, who's your favorite American president?
The guy before Reagan, what's his name?
Gerald R. Ford?
No, after Carter, yeah.
Jimmy James Carter, the peanut farmer. Tell us why.
Oh, he had a good heart.
He had a good heart.
Yeah.
We are honored to be joined by the 46th President of the United States, Joseph Robinette Biden. President Biden, thank you for joining us.
It's my pleasure, Scoop. I understand you have tens of thousands of followers of your videos. I am honored to be here.
Mr. President, over 50 years of government service to the United States as a senator, vice president, and now president of the United States. What's your best memory?
There are so many memories, Scoop. Beating Trump's ass is one that comes to mind. I'll tell you that for damn sure.
Mr. President, you challenged President Trump to a golf match during the debate. All of Barton Creek was anxiously awaiting the match. Would you have beaten President Trump?
Here's the deal. I would have beaten him like what's the word? Damn it, what is that word? A drum. A drum. I would have beaten him like a drum man.
Mr. President, any advice for our new MGA president, Mark Winter?
Mark Winter. Mark, my dad had an expression. He said, Joey, the job is about a lot more than a paycheck. It's about your dignity. It's about respect. Don't screw it up, Mark.
Thank you, Mr. President. All the best in your retirement.
Thanks, Scoop. And all the best to the members of Barton Creek Country.
Guys, who's your favorite president?
That guy.
Yes?
That guy.
That guy? 45 or 47?
Isn't Anthony the president right now?
How about, of the MGA?
Yeah, sure.
What?
Yeah, I'm going with him.
Okay.
I'd ride with JFK.
Yeah.
All
I'm
right.
going with Ice.
You're going with Ice Tiger. All right, there you go. Favorite president. Smith, who's your favorite president of all time?
My favorite president of all time is Ronald Reagan.
Ronald Reagan. Tell us why.
Well, you know, he's an actor, and he was our first actor as president, and we need more actors. That's my goal in life.
You got Tony Deanna. Who's your favorite president?
Oh man, you going political on me?
Yeah. You're asking everybody who their favorite president is.
Barack Obama.
Barack Obama. Tell us
I'm
why.
willing to say it.
You are. I'm proud of you.
Smart
You're not
man.
the only one. You're not
He's
the
a smart
only
man. He's fair at all.
He's fair at all. Good man.
That's it.
Dickinson, who is your favorite president?
It's Lincoln,
Lincoln. Tell us why.
because he kicked the South's ass.
Truman. Harry S. Truman from Missouri. Tell us why.
No bullshit guy, you know, wasn't the
Here we are, honored to have the president of the MGA going out today.
I'm honored to be here.
Anthony,
Yeah.
tell us your greatest accomplishment in your 2 years as president of the MGA.
I believe my greatest accomplishment is surviving the 2 years with Cole Irwin on the board. I believe that's my greatest accomplishment.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
And, it's kind of a tradition in the White House that the outgoing president leaves a letter for the incoming president.
Sure.
So, have you written a letter to President-elect Mark Winter?
I have.
Care to share any of its contents?
Actually, it's very short.
It is.
Yeah, it's actually just 2 letters.
2 letters.
Yeah.
Can you disclose?
F you.
He's direct.
Or you are F you. 4 letters.
Walking to the range with Ted Doucette, former president of the MGA. Ted, do you have any advice for Anthony as he goes out of office today?
Yeah, tuck his tail and walk out slowly.
Any advice for incoming President Mark Winter?
Get ready for the shit.
There you go. Former president of the MGA, Robert Durkee.
Good morning.
What advice do you have for incoming President Mark Winter?
Oh my gosh. You need to listen twice as much as you speak.
Listen twice as much as you speak.
That's right. You have 2 ears and 1 mouth. Use them proportionately.
Advice for life from
That's
Robert
right.
Durkee. Life course action, Luther.
Hey.
Luther, what's going on out there?
Hey man, pace of play's getting a little straggly here towards the end. You know, CPO didn't help that at all. But we heard y'all were struggling with some beers, so we brought you out a couple of coolers full of beers, and I got some. Let's go get them.
Free beers.
Hey man.
Course action. Guys, how you playing out there? How's it going?
We suck.
Yep, pretty much.
Pretty bad
suck,
day.
son?
Yeah, you know.
Oh my God. All right. We suck too. Did you get free beer?
And I went straight to tequila.
He went to tequila.
Marisola. I mean, how could I resist?
Yeah, no kidding. No kidding. That is for sure.
Yeah, you may not want that on film.
Yeah, we do. Yeah, we do.